Welcome back, viewers. Here we are back on Ballyspring. Of course, this is the orangutan, and thinking about putting in a few garden beds. It's been a while since we've been here. There's been reasons for that. There always seems to be reasons in a while, doesn't it? Constant excuses. But we're putting in a couple of garden beds in this area here, which isn't really big enough to do anything else in. I don't know that they're that straight, but you know, good one there. Chuck one like about there. Chuck one like about there maybe. How's that look? Not bad for a bloke with a wok eye. And then down the bottom here we're going to put in one of those. Now bear with me. So I've got to figure out where this is. I think it's in... see? Don't know. Trying to find the big green tank that we use. Silos, sheds, containers maybe? Looking for a green thing. The distributor that puts everything across from one thing to the others, but it's not in there. We'll try the tools. You think I know where it is? I've had them that many times. Look at this toggle drift. That's just it drifting by itself. Green thing, green thing, green thing, green thing, green thing. So anyway, how have you been? I've been fair to middling. Hopefully everything's been going alright for you guys. Not much been happening. We'll put this in. How do you spin it? I can't really remember. There we go. So we'll want it so we can drop stuff off at the front. Might turn it side on. That'll do. Alright, so we've got those in, so now we need to go and buy ourselves a decent trailer. So we'll go for a cruise up to the shop. Need a good sized trailer to start selling our milk. Then we're going to need something, maybe a utility of some sort. We might have to buy one of those TLX auto pick-up ute things. We'll see how we go. Let's get down a bit closer. So all the fields are going good, all the crops are in, all the grass is in, everything's fertilised 100%. We're just waiting now until something grows. I don't have to remember, but last episode, you can always go back and watch it. All 5 episodes so far are all in a row there to watch. But we bought these fields next to us here and put some grass in them. Need to find a tanker. Maybe we can find a tanker that does everything, although, you know, mixing your slurry with your milk, with your herbicide, I've always said that's always a good mix. So apparently there's a new DLC coming out. Is it this week, I think, for Farming Simulator? Some big production pack. I haven't really looked into it. I'll have a look at a few of the videos. I don't think I need to do a video on it because everybody else already has, and I'm a bit late as usual with things, but I don't know if it's any good or not. I'll have a look and I'll, you know, just give a bit of an opinion thing like what I reckon about it. Let's see what's second hand. Shit. Okay, so we need aminals, which are there, and we need a tank. that holds a fair bit. We don't want to be towing running around that holds bugger all. I'd get one of those, but they've got that stupid reversing hitch on them, so that counts that one out. It goes on there. We should have, yeah, we've got that one there. 200,000 litres or 20,000. Well, I suppose we get 20,000 is not too unrealistic. Does that take milk? Yes, it does. And water. 5,000 to 50,000. I think that one's a bit suspect whether it works on some things. Maybe it does nowadays. Anyway, we'll go with this one here. Wheel set up standard colour, rims. Put some black rims on her. Where's jet black? Jet black. Buy that. And then while we're here, we need to buy some sort of a utility, which would be in cars. And I don't even know that I've got, I should have these downloaded, the TLX utes, yeah, there they are. 28k. Get one of these. Not really too worried about what it looks like. You can do all the extras. You guys know all this. When I come through, it's not a mod review, you know, like so. I'm just going to leave it like that, to be quite honest. We'll buy that. And then we need a cab for the back of it, which I think, check out the Monara, the Opala SS Coupes, if we don't need one of those. Oh, that's slick as. And a Thunder 4x4. We're going to have to make some money to buy some more cars, some more vehicles. Where are we going? I think if we look in miscellaneous, we may find the back we want, but then again, we may not. Clutching at straws a bit. If you leave it too long between series and playing, you get a little bit lost. T20 box it. Is that an auto pickup for everything? Sure looks like it. Let's get one of those. But don't fit on the back. Well, no, it's not the right one. That's happened to me plenty of times before. Okie dokie. So we'll take our this thing down first. The water tank fits. And bonus. What about this thing? Could we be so lucky? Oh, stop it. Right, well, I'm going to go for a cruise back down to the farm. And I'll see you there, eh? So I've got our new equipment down to the farm, viewers. We've got, there's our new ute there. We're pulled up here with our milk tank. We don't really need to get the milk out for a fair while yet, so we might fill that up with water to start with. But we're going to head over because it's almost 8:30 in the evening, which is time for new soap operas. Better get in here and watch those. So I'll see you in the morning. What do you think about that? And then it will be May. So here we are, beautiful May morning. We're going to fill this up and we're going to grab another tractor wherever they are. Let's just do a fly round. There's one here. Grab this one and we'll get some seed and some fertiliser. Should have bought the like tray back. It's like a tipper back you can get for that ute we bought too. Oh, jumped out. Good job. Okay, so we need to somehow wangle this around over here. Get some seed in it and then some fertiliser, and we'll use that to start off our don't know about you, but that's making me dizzy. I'm gonna sick up. But yeah. This will get our market garden beds going. A bit of luck. It's one of them cases where I think I just keep reversing back and forwards on the one spot and don't get anywhere. No, hang on, this might work. Wheat, barley, seeds. Take those. So I'm sure some of it's getting in there. Put it into the old distributor. I don't know if you've seen my videos before. I try not to go back over the same thing, but yeah, these are great. Really good these. So we'll empty out here. Put the seeds in. What you can do each of those garden beds individually. Pull up with your trailer and put in the seed, put in the fertiliser, put in the water, or for an extra $1,000 you can get a distributor here. Put it all in the distributor and it, well, believe it or not, distributes it. So yeah, that's the best way to go. So we've got our seeds. We're going to have to find a way to get seed that easier, I don't know. I don't think you can buy it in bulk. Buying it by the pallets a little bit sort of time consuming, but hey, we'll work it out. We've got a little bit for now, that's the main thing. Seeds, total mixed ration, have we got any of that? No. Did I see fertiliser go past? Oh. No. Not yet, I've got to stop. I've probably started mumbling again, sorry about that if I have. Solid fertiliser, probably never heard any of that. But yeah, I just checked my my microphone was up in the air at the back of my head, but there we go, there's our 5,000 of fertiliser. So I've already done the seed, we're doing the water, and we've got the fertiliser. Yeah, this little patch here, it's a grass patch, and you know, we need grass for our animals, but we only got like 4 or 5 bales out of it, and it was pretty tight and turny. It was a bit of a pain more than anything. Okay. Look good now. So I'll put this back away for the second. Gonna jump into water. Cows going off. Did that empty quick? Whoa! Alright, so what we do now is we go into each of these individually. I'm not sure how to open the gate. There you go, circle. And we press on that and we can grow tomatoes, lettuce, blah 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 blah, and you can get different things for different stuff. I'm going to grow some potatoes, and I'm going to use potatoes with seed. We could use manure and save on fertiliser. We might have to get something organised to do that by our next run around when filling these up, but at the moment we're going to use seeds and fertiliser. Seeds and solid fertiliser for potatoes. So, bang! That's running. We'll set all these up first and then we'll worry about the rest of it. Should be storing. We'll just check that storing. When you go to the other side here down the bottom, you want it storing your potatoes. So we don't have anywhere to distribute them to yet. Once we get a pig food maker or a chip factory or something, we can then distribute them from here. Although apparently it does cost money. So this one we're going to go potatoes again. We might just grow a heap of potatoes to start with. So that started off. Oh, there's a deer. And here we will do potatoes again. Only thing wrong with these type of things, which I've noticed before, and I haven't really brought it up, but if there was some way they could, I don't know, categorise things, like check out all the production stuff I've got to go through now when I want to find like a certain thing. Now, imagine if you had 15 or 20 of those gardens. Yeah, it's sort of, you know, not whinging or anything, but something I've noticed. Turn this on. Water, it's got 19, solid fertiliser. So we want to distribute. Now hopefully that's all running. I don't know how long this will take to come through. Active productions. So it's telling us if we go here now, it hasn't done anything. Typical Ranger style. We'll leave that for a bit. Maybe it'll take a while before it kicks in. Anyway. I think we need to empty some of the slurry out and put it in our big slurry tank too, because I think that's getting a bit full. Let's have a look. How much slurry? We've got 84,000. How much is in this one? 40,000. We could transfer some slurry, although that's not the most exciting job in the world. We could probably do that off camera. Bale and wagons, straw, silage. Just having getting a bit of a lay of the land. The crops are all growing. I don't know, maybe some of our grass is done. What have we got here? Soybeans. Ready to harvest on the grass. Come on. Just head up the end here. Is this one ready? I don't think so. Not yet. But anyway, we can do the one that is ready. Let's just have a look at our ready reckoner. Bam, bam, bam. So we have... What's this in front of us here? Is this barley? Did I plant barley? I did. Okay. Oh, good one. I pressed it a minute ago and none of that sort of stuff happened. So, barley will be ready in July for harvest. Then we also have soybeans will be ready in September. And that's about all we have in, don't we? Yeah. Grass and grass, other than that. I'll round up a mower. I'll see you over in the grass paddock. Oh, there's a bale there. Pick that up. Oh, two. Hiding in a bush. Then we'll come around, we'll do our mowing. get some more grass for the little sheeps. We'll turn some of it into hay for the coos. Tell them I'm a bit out of touch. So while we're doing this, might be a good chance for me to talk about I've started up a GoFundMe page to try to get a PS5 because I'm on a disability pension, and I don't want to tell one of those everybody starts crying stories, but the fact of the matter is I like to make this content, but the reason I haven't really been making it with the same gusto is I feel like the world's passing me by. Like, games are now starting to come out exclusively on PS5, and the stuff I'm making, you know, sooner or later this sort of stuff's just going to get no traction at all because it's going to be so old hat. So yeah, I'll never be able to afford one. I've tried everything I can. I've looked into a few different angles, but no, I'll never get one, and I'm getting left behind. Plus all my friends have got them, I haven't. I'm like the poor relative. So I was just going to, if you want to keep us consumed this or even better stuff, I've started to GoFundMe. I think if I can figure out how to do it properly, there'll be a link in the description, or you can go to Rod Harley, that's Rod, Harley at Facebook, and there's a picture of a PlayStation there. It's all legit, that's all that's going on, like. And yeah, I can keep making me videos, but I can get some of the new content. You know, there's games like Sea of Thieves out at the moment. I'd love to play this on PS5. We're going to get a new version sooner or later. It may be PS4 only, PS5 only. I hope not, but hopefully I have one by then. But yeah, so that's a go. If you could throw in a couple of bucks if you're in that position. If you're not, well, you're not. If you are, you want to help out, very much appreciated it would be. So anyway, that's that rant. I'll get this mowing done. Better go and check on our garden beds that aren't working, or they will. Unless I've forgotten something, which is a good chance of it. I don't know whether I should bale this. I think we're going to have to keep making silage bales to keep our money ticking over. It's going to run out sooner or later. I don't know, we'll see how we go. See, the tractor needs maintenance again, like, and I bought this one new. I'm going to do dodgy jobs on my services when I take them down to the tractor shop or take them over there to get them fixed up. Maybe it's since I started doing it at home myself, it's turned out dodgy. Anyway, I'll get it back around to the start, and then I'll just turn off the camera for a bit and get it finished, and then we'll start picking it up. Then there's not going to be a great deal more we can do. We can muck around with the animals a bit. I could get some manure out of the manure. It's all, I don't know where it's supposed to go. I think it's supposed to go into a tank somewhere, but it seems to be lining up through the middle of the cow pen, so we'll try to fix that up. Remember too, if there's ever any like content, doesn't have to necessarily be Farming Simulator either. If there's any games, if I've got access to them, I can do a little bit of stuff on them. Whether it be guides on how to do things, or I'm no expert, but I struggle through it, and most people find it quite entertaining because half the time I stuff it up. And also different maps on here. You know, I tend to pick out maps but I don't really have a set. Oh, I'll pick that because of that. If anyone wants to go, hey Ranger, why don't you do Michigan, Illinois or something? All right, let's go. And I'm still sort of working on, I mentioned last time, getting a server going. And all playing on the one server. You know, get some of the viewers, some of my friends, a couple of randoms, you know, that's how you make friends and get viewers, isn't it? Play with them on a server, and all just do a map. Something like this one where there's a lot of small farms. I think there's 6 to 8 small farms on here. But yeah. Anyway, I'll stop waffling on with bullshit, and I'll see you back in a moment. So if you've seen my stuff before, viewers, you're probably familiar with this, which is these little seed and that things. You can put them down. I don't know, where's the front of it? I don't think it really matters, but you put these down. So rather than have to buy all the seed and bring it back from town, I'm going to put these down just here. And then we'll get the... Well, what's that one? Herbicide, fertiliser one. And that's going to save us having to go to town and buy it a little bit at a time. All it does is cut down the driving time. It still costs you the same price. So now what should happen if I drive up to those, I'll be able to get seeds and then fertiliser and then fill these up. Now there's nothing happened here so far, and I think that's because, if I remember rightly, you have to do it manually the first time to kick them off, if I remember rightly, and then the distributor will kick in. So what we'll do is we'll try with, I think, have we got a bucket somewhere? Like, otherwise we can use the trailer. We only need a little bit in a bucket to start it off, but I don't think we've got a bucket available. Alright, so we'll get the tractor. We need water, so we'll do the water first. Be able to make some more content now, viewers, because as you know, I used to struggle in summer because it was so hot and I couldn't record with my fan on because it sounded like I was at the airport. But the fan's getting used less and less now that we're into, well, we're not winter yet. Check out this for driving. Yeah, we're not in winter yet, but the fan's not on as much anymore. It'll be winter soon. It's autumn at the moment, and it's a lot cooler, so therefore there's no excuse like I'm sitting here in the 40 degrees and don't want to turn the fan off. So if you feel like I'm slacking off, send me a message or put in the comments that you think I'm slacking off and I'll address it. Let's go and check out how the mowing's going. Hell yeah. Bit of speed racer view. I know you all love that. What a beauty. I wonder if you drive a manual and like look down and then accelerate and then sort of brake, if it works the pedals with some invisible feet. We'll have to check that out. That's enough water for now. Oh shit. Oh well. There'll be plenty of water in them now anyway. I'll go and get some more. Can't hurt. It's not going to like go anywhere. So if you haven't seen the first episode on here, it might be worth going back and having a look at, because remember, everybody played this map, but none of them used the setup farm and the equipment that you got. Everybody wanted to change things up and that, you know, and I thought, well, I'm just going to go in and play the map the way it's intended, and I've added quite a few improvements. And, yeah, it's come a long way. And it's only, what, episode 6, so that's pretty good. We're getting there. Put some water in the next one. These triggers used to be really dodgy on these. I think she's fixed them. Garden beds are an Amatana mod, I've said that before. She seems to make the mods that you think, gee, I wish they had one of those, and then about a month later Amatana will bring out a mod. And the thing I like about her is she's like, listening to her mod reviews is funny because she speaks English, but she's German, so I think she's German. So when she speaks English, she sometimes doesn't know the right word for the right thing. And I don't laugh at her like to make fun of her, I just laugh at, she gets through it and that, and it's quite entertaining. And the other thing is, she's about my age. And we all know I'm, you know, no spring chicken, so it's good to see some people with a bit of age on them. But then again, I think most gamers are between 25 and 35 or something, or 25 and 40, so... But I'm on the high end, not the low end. I wish all this stuff was out when I was a kid. Imagine the videos I'd have out by then. I'd have 20,000 videos out. Anyway, there's our water side of it done. I reckon we might be getting up towards episode length, eh? I feel like I've been waffling on a bit. I want to try to keep them down to half an hour a bit more religiously than what I have been. So if we drive up here, that looks like the seed. Let's go check on our grass mowing again. It's going swimmingly. Only got a little bit over there to right over the other fence over there, and he hasn't missed any. That's the beauty of it. Do a couple of headlands, a couple of laps around the outside, and then just go nuts, put the worker on. We've got there 3,000. I don't remember how to stop it emptying so that I don't put it all into the first one. Because we only need 150 even to get them started. But it comes out so fast. Let's see how we go with this. We'll probably fail miserably, but here we go. So it's R1 and that to start it. The only way I can really stop it is to drop the trailer off the back. There's got to be a way to stop it. Well, we'll stuff that up. Doesn't matter. I'm mumbling again, sorry. We'll get a bit more. Reckon that'll do. Woohoo! Oops. Now we do fertiliser. Oh, how good are we going? I can't believe that I don't think I've cocked anything up yet, have I? Normally there's a few cock-ups in most of my videos where I'd sort of like try a few different ways and scratch my head and stop recording and then do a bit of research and come back and fix it up, you know, like that. Shouldn't speak too soon. Although I'm sure we're getting close to length. Let that mowing finish. We might leave it at that for this episode. That should do. Yeah, we're working it out. Good job. Oh, what's happened there? Let's take this over here, check out how our mowing's going. Didn't really get a real lot done today, although there was a lot of mucking around. Well, we bought a few new items and put in a few new bits on the farm, a few new production chains. So. This guy's done, except for one little bit over there, so we'll be able to start picking this up in the next episode. That's what we want to see. It's like he lets his foot off the gas. I don't know if we're actually mowing here, are we? Yep. We are. Bolt that up. We'll do a bit of maintenance on the tractor and then that'll do us for today. Bet this is $8 grand. 1,300 to repair the mower. Fucking hell. 82 bucks. Oh, that's better. No, it says it's in. Oh, it must be the mower that was making. It doesn't distinguish between the mower and the tractor. Right, so now our yellow line on the right hand side is up to almost full. So that's where we need to be. You know, that's going to do for this episode, folks. Thanks for tuning back in. I know I'm a bit slack with it. Don't forget, we've got the GoFundMe option if you're interested in that sort of thing. I appreciate all the help. And stay safe. I'll see you next time.